Hello, my name is Dustin Christensen, and this is my module on tort liability in school education. First and foremost, what is tort liability? According to Essex, its school districts, school officials, and teachers may incur liability for their tortious acts when these acts result in injury to students. And it's an actionable or civil wrong committed against one person by another that is independent of contract. There are two main types of tort: mental distress, false imprisonment; unintentional tort, standard of care, breach of duty, legal cause, and injury. The first case is talking about Carey versus United States Supreme Court. In this case, two teachers violated their teaching contract, and one was suspended for 20 days for smoking marijuana on school campus, and the other was wearing earrings at school when the school was in a high poverty and gang area, and they were trying to prevent that activity. The Supreme Court ultimately sided with the school. Second one is Mitchell versus Cedar Rapids Community School. In this one, it's about a special education student on after he got done with school, um, and went over to a friend's house, and this was about after hours off-campus sexual assault by another student. The parents sued the school district. The jury actually found the district negligent and should have provided supervision, which I find interesting because it was off campus and not related to anything with school. Peterson versus Baker and Paulding County School District. This was about a hostile encounter between a teacher and student. I think sometimes this happens, not just by fault. Students can be hard to work with sometimes, and teachers sometimes react in negative ways. In this case, she was trying to control her classroom and asked two students to leave, asked one student to leave, and then another student walked up and was leaving, and she asked him to sit back down, and he did. He refused. Um, and in summary, the teacher, the student claimed the teacher tried to choke him, um, and kind of hold him in a restraint. Parent sued based on corporal punishment. The district put the teacher on administrative leave, and the teacher resigned. And eventually, it went to court longer, and the jury sided with the teacher, um, and said they don't have enough evidence, and the teacher acted in a way that she was trying to keep her classroom safe and orderly, which is great. But as a teacher, you just can't touch students in today's world. Dover Tippecanoe School Corporation. This one's about teacher and sexual misconduct. The parents sued district over student and teacher sexual misconduct that happened within over 2 years. It started as a mentorship and went into romantic. They both kept it hidden. However, students, staff kind of noticed it and felt very uncomfortable. Um, Parents sued because of Title IX, and eventually his jury sided with the school because uh, they administrators must possess actual knowledge of the misconduct that creates serious risk to students, have responded with deliberate indifference to the misconduct. The parents both agreed individual possessed actual knowledge of the relation, and no one witnessed any inappropriate physical contact between the two. However, the mother maintained that the school corporation should have known about the illegal relationship. I think overall professional ethics is important. As teachers, we are often put in situations that require more than just knowing the basic school rules. It is within these situations that the ethical dilemmas occur. There's not always a right way to deal with many daily problems that face educators, but there are always ways to handle situations that are professional and ethical than others. Teachers should follow and refer to the code of ethics to help teach in the most appropriate and ethical way, as well as guide to help deal with the professional career of education. My school, they would do research and conduct an investigation, determine both sides of the story, document, review the school policies, contact the school attorney, and really base their decision on what he knows and about school law, and then present to the Board of Education. And finally, as a reflection, legal issues can happen regardless of where we work. If we choose to believe that they impact your ability to do your job, they will. Instead, I choose not to worry about the legal challenges and use my resources, use the school attorney, use my special education law book. I concern myself with doing things the right way first, treating people with respect, and being consistent in documenting my efforts. Thank you for listening.